Hey guys, welcome back. Game number 3 currently going on. It's a best of 5 in the semifinals, and dang, this is not looking good for our Terran player. Fingers crossed he can bring it back, because he is on his last life, spawning in the southern location of Armani Research Station. It's going to be the red Terran player, Kelazhur.
In the top side of Vanny Research Station, after choking Kelazhur with Mutalisk, can he do it again? We have Armani.
So Armani did 2 really cool things so far this series. Game 1, he goes for this crazy all-in that catches Kelazhur at a terrible timing. Game 2, he kind of sets up for the all-in, decides, oh, back it up, maybe not worth it, and ends up taking in the macro game later thanks to his insane amount of drones that just led him through that series. I mean, again, he just threw his economy at his opponent. Say, here, take my money. Shut up and take my money. And bailing after bailing, Marines could not take it. And we'll see what Game 3 has in store for us. Kelazhur does open incredibly greedy this game with a CC first, but of all maps, this is the one you want to do it on. It's the one map you're probably going to get away with it.
Yeah, that's for sure. Also, a little bit of an unorthodox, well, maybe not for ZVT, but that's a very early gas, so maybe CC first into Banshee? Maybe? No? No comment?
I mean...
What's up, guys? My name is Rifkin. I don't listen to Desro.
Desro doesn't give Rifkin like 1 second of airspace, while Rifkin waits 20 seconds for Desro to answer, but he doesn't because he's watching Ultra on fucking Twitch. Shut the fuck up! I was going to say, because my mouth was full of chips and I was trying to make sure on stream, that it's not uncommon to still go for a Banshee. But truthfully speaking, if Kelazhur, I mean, if anything has said anything to him in this game, he's got to be really worried about, again, aggression from Armani, whether it's early or whether it's mid-game. And I don't think you go for the Banshee unless you're looking for map control early on. And I don't think on a map like Vanny Research Station, you're looking for map control early on. Because anything outside of your main base, it's wide, it's open, it just screams Zerg engagement area.
Mm-hmm.
But, again, not to rule it out, I don't imagine he'll prioritize the Banshees. All these people in chat, by the way, are like revealing that they're totally seeing through the ads. Yeah, actually, here's a fun thing, guys. I love our subscribers, and I have asked multiple times to the point where I was actually told to stop asking about possibly getting our subscribers ad-free viewing, but sadly, pretty much everybody who got partnered, I think, like, in 2013 or after 2013, they're never gonna change that option for anybody. Like, that's...
Yeah, and, well, there's, like, I feel a new stream that got the ad-free thing. Was it? I saw it. It was Pro League or something.
Well, they've been around for a while, so it might actually just be the same ticket.
No, it was O Gaming. When they partnered with Twitch end of 2014, they got ad-free option.
Okay, well, I don't know about that. But my point on this is, there's so many more... Like, it's just like a 9-to-1 ratio of people who don't have that old ticket. You would think it would be the common assumption that subs don't get ads. Or that subs do get ads rather than subs don't. Mm-hmm. But sadly, people sometimes expect the other, and I wish we could give sub ad-free viewing, guys. If we could, I would. I'd take that hit in the income just for you guys, but not an option. I would also actually, you know what I would do first and foremost above that? I would turn off fucking pre-roll ads. Holy cow! Every time I tune into a stream and I like, hit back on my phone by accident, and I gotta go back and I gotta watch that stupid hardline Battlefield bullshit ad again. You gotta get the loot if you're the criminal. And if you're the cop, you gotta stop them from getting that loot. Like, oh my god, did they pay the actors $5 or like the YouTubers $5 to make those ads? Oh, sorry, rant over.
Yeah, no, I totally know what you mean. The pre-roll thing, Total Biscuit had it turned off for a little while, but apparently they took it away.
It's such, I feel, not a significant part of your ad revenue. It bothers me that. Well,
it is a lot for Twitch, though.
I don't actually agree. It's like a 30-second ad. It's the same as playing like a 30-second ad, you know? Anyway, sorry, I'm going to take my spice down a notch, guys. Put my salt on hold and focus on the game. Of course, there's that Banshee. You had asked about this earlier, but more importantly than the Banshee, there's the Armory coming down. So I thought Kelazhur was going to play the exact opposite of this. You know, kind of go a little bit more paranoid mode rather than super aggressive. But, damn, if he can kill his opponent before he gets Banelings out, hey, that's another way to beat the Banelings.
Mm-hmm. Yo, why do the Queens have such... I've never realized that the Queens have, like, super long heads. Like, I thought the head was at the top of the head, but
no, that's like your forehead, dog.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. What the fuck?
I'm a gamer. We're all gamers, Desiree. Don't judge Don't you watch
Is
those
that the ESL stream?
Yeah, the stupid commercials. Oh, God.
Yo, the baneling's at the top of the ramp, though. That's pretty sick.
Banshee's got a focus fire.
The baneling's late.
You know what? I actually think she kills enough of them to kind of give a bit of headway, but that Spore Crawler was so sick. I mean, I don't even know what to say about that Spore Crawler. That Spore Crawler being there was the biggest deal to keep that Banshee from sitting there and firing on top of the Banelings, to have those Hellbats kite back even longer and further. So this ends up going really well for Armani, and that was just some really sick predictions. I can't, like, I didn't even see it building, because you don't expect it to be there.
Yeah, Armani's a sicko, man. I want his babies. I want his firstborn. Actually, fuck that. I don't want to be broke for the rest of my life.
Well, you guys would also be like hybrids, right? Because he's Zerg and you're Protoss. And...
Oh, yeah. And then our kid would play A10.
No,
then
no,
we'd
no,
make
no.
sick lands.
No, your kid would be like son of Amon, ruler of the galaxy. Right?
Oh, okay.
Didn't you play the campaign, Desru?
Yes.
Actually, real talk. Have you actually played the campaign? I know a lot of actual pros haven't.
Yeah, I have. I'm a big nerd.
Nice.
But I don't always remember the lore.
Actually,
but I was sad when Kerrigan turned back to evil.
Lore aside, I actually just like the campaign because it shows a lot of like what could be done. You know, like you see fire bats and you're like, that'd be cool to have a multiplayer. Boom, Hellbats like 3 years later. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's a lot of cool things. Do you play it on Brutal though?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
What am I?
I was really gonna think less of you if you didn't. I'm sorry.
I went super tryhard with Brutal, actually. I remember the Wings of Liberty campaign, because it was like brand new, right? No one had ever played any version of StarCraft before. I jumped right into Brutal. That was a mistake, because back then I didn't even know how to play, like, at all. But Heart of the Swarm, super jumped into a Brutal style.
Yeah, but Brutal was a joke in Heart of the Swarm, man. They went fucking casual.
I know, I tried to make... that one level, the only one that gave me trouble on Brutal was actually that one where you had to protect returning into the Chrysalis. And the mutas.
Oh yeah, and there's like separate waves, like the right side, the left side, and the bottom.
Yeah. Well, these triple Banshees, big threat if they get out of hand. But looks like the mutas have got this handled. Hellbat's still going to chase off the Queen, so mutas are the only thing shooting down these Banshees. However, I feel like the Hellbats are so limited on what they can do here. Mutas will eventually clean this up as well. They do get some kills on the Queens. That's nice. Lots of energy on the Queens too. So inadvertently shuts down creep spread, but. That's kind of it for this push.
But the fourth is up, and the worker count is through the roof. Armani is high in the sky. Yeah. He's on cloud 9.
I'm looking back for Kelazhur. I mean, he's getting some Thors, and looks like he's going to go mech this game, Desro. Mech boys! But that being said, I don't know if this is going to work. We'll see. It's definitely going to catch the mutas a little off guard, as we can see, but it's the Roach follow-up that I'm a little bit more worried for. Oh, one more shot!
2 Tors? Oh, it's mech!
I just said.
I'm trolling you.
I feel like you're not. I feel like you're trying to make up for the fact that you goofs.
No, I really am. Sorry. I wanted to get you mad.
Okay. Well, swarm hosts are a very common response to this, and what's kind of nasty, if Kelazhur pushes at 150 supply-ish, he's actually going to kill the swarm hosts before they get too numerous. But if he gets caught playing defense against the Mutalisk, he's going to have to start investing in siege tanks, because he'll have to actually beat back the Swarm Host waves. The whole timing around like the idea of a 150-ish supply push is that you get there when there's only about 4 or 8 Swarm Hosts out. You kill the first wave with your Hellbats, and your Thors kill down the rest. But he's going to have to defend. Hellions get caught, not in Hellbat form. Thors and Banshees have a lot of damage. We'll see if he can hold this. The Hellbats have to soak the damage, though. Looks like they're not going to do enough.
The Tor repair is too strong. Oh, the Tor gets picked off, but at the cost of so many roaches, man. Oh my god. 21 roaches, 22 roaches have gone down so far, and
well,
yeah. Did he buy enough time, you think?
That's the question, right? Like, you know, Kelazhur is not pushing right now. He's gonna actually have Swarm Hosts out to defend. And Mech Army is too slow, it's too immobile to really get around the Swarm Hosts. You can see Protoss players do it because Colossus are surprisingly fast. We contrast them to like a Mech Army, but yeah, Terran players can't quite dance around the Swarm Host the same way Protoss can. So he's going to have to definitely consider this. Still pumping out just Thors. Definitely is going to need some tanks. Although, you know what? I think if he has enough Banshees and Blue Flame Hellbats, he might just be able to eat at least 2 waves of Locusts and push through it. That's a big if, though. This is such a weird... I don't love this composition, going so Thor heavy.
This, you need a lot of tank for the Locust, right?
Normally, yes. But again, look at the actual numbers. It's 9 swarm hosts. This is not that many. It's getting there. But if he can just chew through the Locust real quick, get on top of the swarm hosts, they're not that... 160 health? They'll go down real fast. And they're not burrowed yet, so the first wave of Locusts not here for the push. Hellbats, again, they do a lot of damage. Hellions are actually better versus Locusts because of their range. Hellbats don't have that same splash, but SCVs are pulled with spam repair. And we'll see if the Swarm Host can keep this up. Banshee's tried to go around and get on top of this. Sadly, the Overseer and the Queens and even a couple Hydras will pick that off. Yeah, he's going to start backing up. Kelazhur knows this is not a fight he wants to take. Versus the Roaches and Hydras, he can certainly actually take a good fight. But not with the Swarm Host getting involved, so both players going to try to pick and choose their battles right now.
Yeah, I feel like Kelazhur is trying too hard, maybe?
Well, I mean, as you can see, Swarm Host, everything just gets annihilated by the Thor damage, but there's not enough Thors. No tanks, he's got to back away.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
the mutas went back in.
It's just a small amount of mutas, though. Loses another Thor, but again, there's just so flippin' many waiting. I would love to see more Hellions come out of this too. Okay, finally does have tanks on the way, that's good. More Hellions though. Cheap, dispensable, 100 mineral Hellions are so nice to throw away into the Locust Waste if you have to throw away anything.
That call down supply depot was killed, man.
Yeah, this Thor can't get in there. It's the Archons all over again, Desro.
Fuck this map.
Okay, well, this is going to be a bit awkward because he's going to be attacking on 2 different fronts. Not something you ever want to do with or without mech.
Oh,
this actually go really poorly on the left.
Thors, yeah.
But Hellions split through and they go to the mineral lines on these different bases. Blue Flame kills drones really quick. He pulls them into the spine crawlers. One more shot kills more drones, but is it enough? Hydras were given away. Roaches are kind of whatever, and it's mostly Swarm Hosts that are trying to trade this out. But those tanks, 3 of them is not going to be enough. He really needs to get that tank count up. Still producing Banshees, and these 2 mutas are going to kill more depots. Are you serious? Kelazhur, build like 1 Viking. This is actually insane. These mutas should not be killing anything at all. Not that they're killing something, they shouldn't be killing anything, full stop. I don't like this. He killed a 3rd depot. He's killed a depot that was called down supply. He's killed 2 more regular depots behind this. And this is nothing for him. This is actually nothing for him. Like, what is going on? The Kelazhur's ignoring this. There we go.
Not anymore. Yeah.
So, these mutas...
The muta dream is dead, man.
Well, they did more than I think they really should have ever.
Oh, all the aliens got caught by the Hydras.
Yeah, that's gonna suck. But you know, it's not really the point of. I mean, if you kill drones with the blue flame Hellions, that's great. But it does keep the Roaches and Hydras from supplementing these pushes. And Kelazhur, who barely had 3 tanks before, now has enough tanks to actually beat back the Locust waves. There will be a point where maybe he considers throwing down planetary fortresses, but oh, I like the way the Banshees are getting used.
Someone in chat is tore apart that I keep calling Thor's Thor.
they're tore apart.
Yeah.
That's really unfortunate, Desro. I'm sorry. I mean, for the how many times are you gonna get it wrong?
Do we have?
How many times are you gonna get it wrong? 30 times before you learn what's right.
You're so dumb. All right. So we have 9 Thors, 10 tanks, and 9.
You know what my favorite Terran spell is?
What?
The Thor's Field.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that Blinding Cloud is so good! More tanks behind this, though, so it's not like he gets completely screwed, but he does lose so much of his front line. Kelazhur can't continue pushing with this. Back at home, Roaches do sneak in. They can catch a lot of the SCVs before the Banshee cleans them up. This got really messy really quick, and there's still a lot of Swarm Hosts standing.
Yeah, man. This is 4GG versus... Well, he doesn't even have the Ravens yet.
I don't even care that I'm reusing this. This is a really unfortunate engagement.
Jesus, man.
More Thors are actually dying. This is getting really bad. Not because of the Thors. I mean, they do actually kind of waste supply, but Kelazhur's not worried about supply because he can't even max out. Scans going down once again. Just looking for those Swarm Hosts. Keeps moving them back further and further. I mean, at some point you gotta wonder, like, where's that late game mech? Where's that Raven? Where's the battle cruisers? Where's that dirty composition everybody hates to fight? And because Armani has seen none of this, he can safely go to Corruptors. He can safely get Broodlords out. He doesn't have to worry about this wave of Vikings catching him off guard out of nowhere. It's not quite stalemate status yet. In fact, I think it's quite dangerous for Kelazhur as he is bleeding out these very precious units on the front line. Hell, throwing down a couple of depots or even a turret to soak the damage instead of the tanks would be a huge benefit, I feel. But he doesn't have a lot of money to spend despite this fourth base. This fourth base.
Sword, god damn it.
There we go, there's some turrets. It also helps zone out the Vipers, which is nice. Hellion Rumbai's on the side. You know, there's not a lot of mobile parts of the army left, right? Like a lot of the Roaches and Hydras here in the middle. Every other supply is going into late game tech. So maybe these catch some units on a run by. But Armani's already got a pretty nice bank. Blue flame.
Yeah, Kelazhur is doing a good job of hanging in there, though. Doing a lot of aliens run by, trying his best to equalize the playing field. After losing his army by those blinding clouds, he's really gonna put in some work to stand a chance.
Hey, shout out to Eadway, by the way, just resubbed 3 months in a row. I feel like we haven't had a sub tonight in a long time, or a resub, so thank you for that that return, my good
wow,
sir.
that peer pressure, Rifkin. How do you sleep at night?
By selling out. I sleep on dollar bills, Desro.
You wipe yourself with dollars? Wipe your tears with dollars?
Wipe my orifices with dollars, yeah. Another roach run by this planetary fortress in a really funny spot, but a really important spot. However, it is going to die. Nothing was here to support it. Nothing was here to Thorport it. Nah, I'm done with that. It's been bad for Kelazhur for a long time, and it's been a slow bleed out. If he can get this gold base actually up and mining, or if he can take the base in the middle of the map, this maybe turns around. But the problem is, look at his buildings right now, Desert. Tell me what you see with these starports.
One Viking.
Well, not only that, but it's double reactors, so he knows he needs Vikings, and it's too late for them type thing. Normally, you would love to have like that extra tech lab down. You're thinking about Ravens, maybe super late game tech, but none of that's going through his mind because right now he's got to play catch up. And I don't even know if he'll be able to get the Vikings out in time to deal with it. There's so many Corruptors to support these Broodlords coming out next. Broodlord's going to break this tank line. Unsee just start moving back. He sees this coming. Oh, God. This is bad.
He's got the gold set up now.
Yeah, does he, though? I mean...
Well, it's there.
Joppa Mules on the gold. They don't get any bonus mining from it.
Yeah, I know, but his left side base is like oversaturated. Oh my god, man!
Broodlords. All he needs is infestors. Get that the Illuminati trifecta for units.
Thank you, David Kim. Thank you, David.
Yeah, this is looking pretty bad for Kelazhur. Without that air support, there's just no way to really take this on. And the problem is, the Vikings are coming out kind of piecemeal, one at a time, just running in and dying to the Corruptors. It's a slow death. It's agonizing. We got a run by here in the top right, but it's not going to matter.
Well, it was fun while it lasted.
I really thought Kelazhur had a chance going mech, to be honest with you. There's a lot of cool ways you can play mech out, but not this way, not this time. GG, Armani will take the 3-0 and move on to the finals of today. Woo! So, Zerg versus maybe Protoss.